All right.
Okay, you guys came out with purpose tonight, and let's just call it what it was, a dominating performance.
Yeah, we just we talked about it all week. On a short week, we figured that we needed to make sure we focused on little things that got us in trouble. I think early in the first half, we saw some of those same penalties, which bothered me a lot, give me a lot of sleepless nights. But we cleaned up some stuff, and kids that were supposed to play well played well, and I appreciate that from them.
Well, your quarterback put up great numbers, but let's start by talking about number 4. He does things that rise above the statistics that make your eyes bug out. There was that one play down the middle of the field that nobody else gets a hand on. He got his hand on it, almost pulled it in. It was an incomplete pass.
Right.
And then he lays out horizontal. The one play you gave him the ball, one little opening, and he's gone, 69 yards. He gave us a glimpse tonight of what he can do with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. He's fun to be around. He's energetic. He's enthusiastic. Even on the short week, he was the one flying around making plays. He did everything we asked him to do, and he's just a leader in every aspect. And you don't really think about it, being a leader. He's not a rah-rah, yell at you type guy. He's a guy that pulls you aside and cracks a joke and gets you comfortable again, and then you got to move forward. So he just does a lot of little things for us, and I'm glad he's on our team. And I'm glad he plays for us, and he does what he's supposed to do. He puts a smile on your face.
Juwan made some good decisions tonight. Bought time, found Kayvon. Spent that last touchdown before halftime. Great play, finding Kayvon.
Yeah, and the play wasn't called to go down the field. We just wanted to get the ball out in the flats and kind of attack as much as we possibly can and move down the field with those 30 seconds left and see what we can do. But, you're running around and you've done it for, 3 years now. It's kind of one of those deals where, you say throw it. You don't mean to throw it down the field. You mean to throw it out of bounds. And he found somebody and he made a play.
How much did it affect the short week? Did you take anything out of the game plan or anything like that? In some ways, was it a blessing in disguise?
No. The mix-up of schedules, it creates a hectic week for the adults, right? Because you're trying to plan to get all these kids in certain places. And then when you watch them, you kind of, when you're tired and you can imagine what they feel like. So we kind of scaled back a little bit in terms of just preparation. Did we take anything out of the game plan? Yeah, there were some things that we took out, but then there were some things that we worked on yesterday, even on a Thursday, what we call hat day. You know what I mean? When you're just kind of piddling around and going through everything, and you want to be concise, you want to be perfect in everything that you do. So I threw them a couple wrinkles yesterday, and they picked up on it. So mentally, I knew they were fresh, and I was hoping physically we wouldn't get beat up.
I wasn't going to ask that question that way. You said take care of the little things. And sometimes it's the only thing to do. Rest assured, I told everybody what the difference is between Friday night and Monday night. Because Monday is cruel because you got school all day, no hope in sight, no Saturday looking at you.
Right.
And the next day, it's business as usual at the school, and you still got a game plan to come up with.
That was tough. That was tough Monday night. We were all tired. I think coach staff-wise, I sent a text out at 2 o'clock, and I got about 6 or 7 responses out of 14 coaches. That means there were a lot of people up. And that's not normal. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm usually sending a text and I get a response at 6 a.m. But the other part about it is my quarterback and I, we talked and watched film till about 1:30 that night. So I knew Tuesday would be a rough day for him as well. And we wanted to just clean some things up. I felt like he played bad against Atlee. He felt like he played bad. And people say, well, you had 600 yards offense. But the expectation is not the stats. The expectation is get him to the next level and allow him to play college quarterback one day, and there's some things we need to work on.
The very unofficial Gary Hess stats while keeping play-by-play. I had him 14 of 21 for 202 yards in the first half, and then he added 12 more in the second half and threw 3 touchdown passes. So he did all right tonight.
He did all right
tonight.
And I was more concerned about him reading the defense and making the right plays and checks. And I think 1 or 2 he messed up.
And that's the number right there that I found impressive. Total offense in the first half, 382 yards. And that's about what the team is doing. And I know you told me this week on the phone that your kids are more about what the team is doing. So let's talk about 382 yards of offense in a half. That's what your team is capable of when clicking on all cylinders.
Well, I think the one group that we're forgetting now is our defense, and they give us opportunities, right? So they gave us the ball just about every series,
Oh yeah.
close to or on our side of the ball, on our side of the field. So with that being said, Coach Simmons is doing a great job calling the plays, and the defense is playing well, and we know to be successful in the later games of the season, right? Not projecting anything or saying that we're going to be, there right there at the forefront or whatever it is. We know you have to stop the run in the state of Virginia to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, let's just say this. I wondered out loud: is all your offense going to translate into November and December? But it's one thing for sure: that defensive tackle to tackle will translate.
And that's number one.
Now, I want to ask you something about your defense. That front seven gets the job done, stopping the run. Kind of an underappreciated group does this group. How nice is it to have a veteran starter like Earl Anderson there, free safety, kind of backing it all up? He's been there and done that. He's been there,
done that, and we're very fortunate to have him in our program. He's a very intelligent young man, and the things that he's doing right now over the first couple of weeks of the year, we're in week 6, I guess it is, for most people, or some people. He's a calm, cool customer, right? So if his name was Matt, we call him Matty. He's still there from the guy.
Now, we talked about it this week. It's minute to minute with your 2 kickers, 41 and 30, but perfect on extra points tonight. 41 made a field goal.
Yeah.
So the kicking game the competition seems to be helping out a little bit.
And it's, I don't even know if you call it a competition. Those guys just like each other. Yeah, they compliment you. They like each other. And
is it your turn or my turn?
Yeah, that's what they're asking on the sideline. To be honest, we're yelling for them, and we just kind of got a routine that we started. Both of them play travel soccer, so we get them. One on one day, we get the other one on the other day. So we do kicking game every day. Okay. But we focus on that individual when they're there. Sometimes they got to leave at 5. Sometimes they got to leave at 4:30. So we just kind of make it
okay.
work.
Just come back
there. You got to do something.
We just got to make it work, man. And they do a good job with just working with me on my schedule in school and then working with the team and helping us out all the way around.
Well, you got the big games to come, but you got to, as it stands here, 6 games in, you got to feel pretty good about where this team is trending.
Yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am feeling good about where we are. There's a lot more to do, and when I say that, I want to play a game that's penalty free. I don't know how that happens. If it happens in the state of Virginia, I don't know, but
you did it for a while tonight.
And we want to continue on that trend. That's what we want to do.
2 delays, that gives you something to talk to the offense about too.
And you know what? One of the delays, I'll say both of them are my fault.
Well, Hess said that.
Yeah, both of them are my fault. I mean, one.
I thought you were right under the bus.
It doesn't matter. I was trying to get, they line up a certain way, and then they kind of shifted on us. And then I saw it, and I'm pondering, and I'm thinking. I wanted to call something right away, but then I was empty with no backs, so I couldn't call what I wanted to call. And I just said, you know what, just take the delay. And it was on me more than anything.
This is a perspective that we've gotten over the years because we've, been able to follow teams winning state championships.
Yes, sir.
So I look at October totally different than I did before. I was excited about tonight. I'm not surprised by the outcome. Basically, I thought it was on paper a good matchup for a while.
Yes, sir.
But the way y'all squeezed down and on that dive, that was all I needed to see.
Yes, sir.
But I look for that improvement, that track. I look for freshness.
Right.
I look for extra guys being excited.
Yes, sir.
Yes for you guys. All right. I'm really proud.
Thank you.
Because we did. You've taken these guys where they need to be in my mind.
Okay.
And you've got some great things down the road.
Yes, sir.
In front of you.
Yes, sir.
You've got a couple of great teams standing in your way.
Yeah, we do.
But that's what I was looking to see because you've had a period of time where you're not going to be the guys. You had a hard time getting the guys' interest the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
Right.
You got 3 out of 4 away games in Hanover County.
Yep.
They just do not have you drive through here. And I think that speaks value for you and your staff.
Thank you very much. Guys are working hard.
We'll let you go. Storm's coming.
It is. I can feel the breeze, but it feels good to be honest with you.
Congratulations. Loren Johnson, the victorious head coach of Highland Springs. We'll be back in a moment. You are listening to High School Football on 96.1 The Planet.